Don't you know? Bringing our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to see the road. It's all every day. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't celebrate. We're the zero holders, on after we say. Zero holders, on after we say. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The none for the money, if we live in the tree. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
All right, Mega GMs, guys. Welcome to, well, shit, first day of February, a little bit early version of the show. I'm pretty inconsistent with the start time lately, for a while now. Damn, sucks. For good reason today, kinda. This might be a real quick stream today, maybe not. We launched some Claude bot. That's the wrong way to put it. We launched some Moltbook accounts, agents, whatever, yesterday during the stream. And I think today, we were hoping yesterday we'd open it up to everybody. That's going to be a today, this morning kind of thing. So at any moment, I'm going to be killing the stream, meeting with the team, finalizing some plans, and then making that damn thing live. Hope you guys remember what I'm talking about from yesterday. Some of you might not have been here. I'll get into what that is here in a minute. But I'll just say this. When that goes live, I will be live streaming. I'm probably going to be streaming a lot today. A lot of that might be over on the Crypto Slam account, right? This is going to be like an official, product over on that side. But when we start putting that live and putting out some tweets and inviting people to set up their minds and then getting set up on Moltbook, I'll be live there. I kind of want to work like a help desk, right? Which, funny enough, before crypto was like my career. So kind of bringing things full circle. Want to be live, showing people what they do, how to make them work, which they just work. But walking people through that and us diving into, how it works. Funny enough, Moltbook is, I'm sorry, it's awesome. And I think people are still missing the, I think they're missing like, what's the saying? The forest for the trees or whatever. I think it's that kind of thing. I think people are really overlooking why that's so special. And it's not because agents are talking on social media. It's a fraction of why it's awesome. But man, that's going to get spicy, I think, real quick. We got to look at the crypto market, I think, first, because we didn't really do that yesterday. And man, a lot of FUD out there, of course. Big stories, though, about CZ and Justin Sun and just so much going on. So much going on. So let's get it in while we're live. Again, I might be live for 20 minutes. Could be 5 minutes. Could be 2 hours. I'm not sure quite yet. But there we go. Edge, good morning, man. Great to see you. CJ, good morning. Mufasa GM. Effort, I see you over on, I think, Kick. Is that Kick? Yeah. All right. I'm kind of scared to look at the market, although I don't think we're too far off from where we were yesterday. We got to the upper 70s. I think we're right in that range a lot of us thought. Low 80s, upper 70s. A lot further to fall. What a crazy thing, while like I'm thinking that this is kind of fake. Like fake is in like super manipulated, right? I think it's really clear it's super manipulated. That what happened like Friday, like historic crash in metals. Manipulation, something there to take your mind off of what's coming. Or, I think it's less of that. I actually think it's not that. I think it's not like some purposeful crash. I think it's insiders knew that Trump, the Epstein files were getting released and they pulled out. I think it's that, right? I don't think there's some orchestrated, all right, dump the market, cause chaos, distract people, then we put out the files. I don't think it's that. think it's guys knew the Epstein files were coming out. They knew the markets would get spooked. So they pulled out first, and then the cascading effect that we see happen all the time. That's how I think it goes. And by the way, I don't trust anybody in anything. And it could be it could be the other story. It could be it's just all like orchestrated, and it could be that. But brutal. Yesterday, yes, fell below 80K. Talking about Bitcoin right now. I mean, not much lower than that. I think it's important we hang on to this. Otherwise, we're really going to test. I mean, officially a bear market, right? Officially. Yeah, I mean, officially. Look, I'll say this too. I still don't. Fuck it, man. I'm not convinced it's still a 4-year cycle thing. I don't think anything is moving right now because of a 4-year cycle thing. There's markets on Polymarket. I'm trying to think of the exact markets. There's markets like Bitcoin or gold to whatever number first, right? Or I would not be shocked if Bitcoin still can do an all-time high this year. Sounds fucking crazy right now, right? I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think anybody knows what this market's going to do, how high it can go, how low it can go, how long it stays there. I don't think anybody knows. I think anybody making predictions. I'll take this. I was going to say anybody making predictions it's bullshit. It's not. Some of these guys just going by very normal historical patterns, trends, whatever. I think that's fine. Guys, especially who are traders that do that, I'm glad they're doing it. That's smart. That's their life, right? I'm not that. Never been that. I'm here to watch the world burn and look for opportunities while it's happening. And this kind of chaos and volatility and all is part of what we all knew was coming. So this is part of it. It's not up only always forever. It's this. It's the system breaking. It's fucking our masters doing what they do. I don't know. And nor do I care. But there we are. Bitcoin 78.6, ETH 2,400. My God, BNB 772. It's crazy seeing BNB at 772 and that's down. You know what I mean? Like I'm from a different time. I remember BNB was a couple $100, right? I think I remember when it was less than I think I remember that. I remember when it was like less than 300 and 200. I remember that. Solana at 105. Are you guys stabled up? How are you guys playing this market right now? Are you stabled up or are you holding? I'm really curious. I am mostly stabled up. I'm really glad I still mostly was. And like I'm transparent with how I play. I was starting to gamble a bit. And I probably am down a few grand, like for sure, like everybody. It's all in JPEGs. I'd be down, right? I guess some tokens too. Fucking edge, max leverage, dudes. But the leverage thing's crazy. The leverage thing is crazy. Hang on, let me see if I got this lined up. First off, to Bark's point, I'm going to come back to the leverage thing here. To Bark's point, 15 trillion, I'm going to believe what he's saying. 15 trillion has been liquidated from gold, silver, crypto. I don't know that this is the biggest crash in history, but it's in that conversation. Is that fair to say? CJ, you probably got a good idea of that. I'm just going to say, I assume it's not the biggest crash in history, right? But it's in that conversation. It's definitely like a historical freaking moment. China, you didn't sleep in. I started a little early. My bad. No, this stream is going to end at any moment. We're getting our game plan tightened up to launch. I still call Ethoswarm a beta, but we're going to launch that today, and we're just going to coordinate. I'll be live again. I'm going to be live a lot today. Are you actually leverage trading, dude? Are you actually? But what is happening now is historic. Again, maybe not the biggest day of like liquidations, but 15 trillion. And the question is, who won? Who won? Who took the other side? Where did that money go? China, it's like it's kind of Ethoswarm Day. Like this is still not like, so we've got our plan for like how we want to show it to people and use cases. Moltbook came out of nowhere and it comes and we're like, well, it does that. It does that well. So it happens to be like, you don't want to pass up the time to, get this in people's hands to use it from Moltbook, so. What did you say? Oh, fuck you. I just noticed EcoSwarm. The word AGI has been floating around the wet. Oh, dude. Not even close. What token, Mufasa? What token do you think is near it? Dude, mention it. I don't think we're nowhere. Hey, we're closer to AGI than we were last year. What's happening on Moltbook is not AGI, but it is important. It is important. But dude, in the Epstein files, which this market is a lot to do with this, but actually, was this from the Epstein files or is this somewhere completely separate? And where did this come from if not the Epstein files? But what, 4 days before Trump's inauguration? Who's this? You have some like high-ranking people in the UAE that get a 49% stake in World Liberty Financial. By the way, I don't think that's new news, by the way. I don't think that's new. Maybe it is. I thought I remember hearing stuff like this. Right before he launched his meme coin, by the way, too, right? Dirty shit. He's a dirty fuck. He's a dirty fucker. And he's, at this point, do we have to say, like, horrible for crypto? Just horrible for crypto? Is that fair to say? I don't think we'd be further without him, by the way. I don't think we'd see whatever progress we might have found the past year. I don't think we'd see it. I don't think we would have seen anything better. Trump's one of those guys that I think for crypto, it's fucking 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, 3. I don't know what that is, but he's not good for us right now. We'll say that. Because he's given the Democrats so much ammo to fight us. That part's not great. It's not great. But if it's the end of the cycle, I don't know if it is. But shitty cycle for sure. Plenty of opportunities. I can't wait if it's the end and we go into a year bear market and then we'll have a lot of time to talk and I'll review what I did in the past few years. He's talking market cap, yeah, which you're right, definitely different. Yeah, you're right. You know what? That's a good point. The words he's using don't kind of fit. So market cap, it's not like positions liquidated. But historic day, dude. Historic. I'll go back and I'll review the past few years and think of what I missed. Again, I'm not a trader, so I don't care. But I do want to get better at seeing stuff. I want to get better with predictions and thoughts, right? Who doesn't? But it was way too late on meme coins, right? I missed all the meme action. I finally started trading memes a year and a half ago, missing all the great stuff, the Pepe stuff and Whiff and, some of those great ones that did make some people generational wealth and some people I know that made them, those 7 figures. And I missed all that. If the cycle's over, I end the cycle up. And I'm happy with how it went. But man, I didn't hit it like I did last time. I didn't see it as clearly as last time. And I think all you do is review it and get better. I think that's it. And nothing, by the way, if the cycle's over, nothing that's happened changes my mind about what I think it looks like in 4 or 5 years. Nothing's changed my mind about that. I'm as sure as ever. I think I'm more sure than ever. I stand by the predictions that I think some of those ordinals collections are going to be a full Bitcoin. I still believe that. I do. COVID crash was 1.2 bill in liquidations. FTX crash 1.6 bill. Yesterday, again, what specifically and where, and you know what I mean? 2.5 billion in liquidations. Are we talking what was liquidated on perp dexes? Like, again, I don't know. Yeah, maybe this is bullshit. Now show Keyboard Monkey saying, now show the total crypto market caps for each. Legit 1 IQ post. It probably is that, right? It probably is. Just to say, it's pretty horrible. Just to give it some context. And then it's like the scammy stuff. We're just hearing more and more about it. This is Justin Sun's girlfriend, former girlfriend, saying that years ago, Justin Sun would use employees' identities and their phones, and they would create Binance accounts, and they would do coordinated buying and selling of TRX, their token, pump it, dump it, total manipulation. And she's got all the data and she's willing to give it to authorities. Wild. Wild and not surprising at all, man. Nobody's surprised. We kind of assumed this, expected this. How crazy is it that the people we think are on our side are not? Probably are not, and worse than that, it's not just they're not on our side. They're not being passively, just in the space, not helping us. They're actually maybe trading against us, which is crazy. And is that CZ? And he swears he's not, but I don't know. I don't know, man. This is the CEO of OKX, founder and CEO of OKX, coming out 2 days ago, I believe, and saying 1010 was directly caused by Binance. This is the CEO of OKX saying it was Binance's fault. And he breaks down the why. And this is following Binance coming out and having their own kind of like report. But the TLDR, and also this isn't really new, but it's the voices talking about it. It's kind of new, right? We knew there was a coin that depegged and it had this big cascading effect. We knew that, but he breaks down what actually happened. And I didn't know like the marketing behind it, that there was a push behind it. This coin called USDE, Binance was pushing that as an alternative to like USDT and I think USDC, as in the yields we offer on those stable coins, we're now going to offer that to USDE. Same yields, people assume then same safety as the main two stable coins, and then that was the problem. That was the problem because then it got manipulated. Then it was people like looping their coins or whatever we call it, right? Like staking their coins, getting USDE, using that as leverage to take out whatever, and just kind of cycling it over and over and over and over. And then you get your crash and the depegging and that big old cascading effect. This is the CEO of OKX saying it was Binance, exclusively Binance. Now, CZ came out and said, damn. CZ came out and said that the timing doesn't even add up, that the USDE depeg happened after the initial crash, and that could be true too. CZ also turned off comments on that post too. So he's not even opening that up for discussion. Musty, what's up, bro? Dude, I saw the tweets out there, man. I'm sorry. It sucks. So it's going to get uglier, man. I saw that, dude. I might even pull it up. I just don't want to bring up bad vibes unless you care, unless you don't care. But yeah, Newlyma, I thought he was your boy, dude. I thought you guys were buddies. And look, man, I like that guy. I don't think he's right. Like, you can't, NFTs are not, I say this about meme coins. Yeah, no, he got really offended by that. Look, meme coins aren't precious and crypto's not precious and NFTs aren't either. There are precious, like special things in each of them. But NFTs, just because they're NFTs, are not these precious things that you can't do this and this can't be. It's like, dude, come on. I get it. I get the spirit of that. But it's not how it works. I always go back to the royalty thing. Yeah, it would be great if royalties worked, but the fact that you can't force them or enforce them means people are going to go around it. You're going to have scammy shit. English, back at you, buddy. You're all precious. Yeah. Now, maybe I'll pull up that tweet if we got time again. Guys, I started early because I may have to bounce really early. And then I'll say again, we're launching we're gonna have Ethos Swarm launch today probably, and so we're just gonna meet, get that coordinated, and then man, I'll probably be streaming live a lot today while that's opened up. Yeah, no man, like NFTs aren't. I can't wait to talk to him. By the way, I know he's not feeling well, and when he said when he's feeling better, we're gonna hop on a call. But like, you guys know me. There's like, I'll say it like this, like, as the guy I got a stack of like comics over there and I got figures I love collecting. I think I love collecting NFTs more than anything I've collected before. So like, I'm like him. I'm exactly like him. See, I'm like him. I believe they're special too. I do. But I don't think they're all special. I think very little in NFTs is special. Very little. And that's why I can't wait to talk to him, because I'll talk about it. I think I'm on the same wave as him, but I don't think they're all special. And I don't think it's a huge problem if people are going to go gamble and speculate and trade and treat them like meme coins, because 99% of them are. 99% are. So funny, man. Just like everything, I'm right in the middle and both sides are right, you know? Fuck. I'll probably pull up that tweet. I don't know why I took that way, though. Again, I get it. I love them. I fucking love them. Like that I'm going back and buying NFTs from 5 years ago that are worth nothing, that I'll spend $50 on them because I love them. I fucking love them. And I think those are I think they're special, but dude, I'm with you, Musty. I mean, NFTs are never going to reach. Okay, here we go. Here we go. NFTs will never reach that special place that we know they're going, and I think some of them are. Actually, I don't think everybody knows they're going there. But if you believe they're going there, they're never going to if you don't treat them as honestly like what they actually are. Like if you can't acknowledge that so much of it's bullshit and that you can't stop the bullshit, it's your job to educate people on how to see the stuff that's different. Like that's what you got to do. Like find the special shit, tell people why it's so special. Don't be like, you can't like, I don't know. You can't like stick your head in the sand and say that they're too special and this isn't allowed. It's allowed because you can't stop it, you know? Dude, we got in the Epstein files more emails about like Bitcoin, crypto. Crazy. Crazy. I love this dude. I love it. I love it. Hey, I'm saying same thing. NFTs and meme coins are the same thing, and some of those meme coins are kind of awesome too, kind of special. But some of those NFTs, some of them, very fucking few, are special. Like are fucking awesome, are forever collectible. Some of them, like percentage wise, 0.1% of them, maybe less. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't. It's like I get the spirit of where he was going, but I'm not with him. I don't totally get it. I don't totally get it. Anyway, in the Epstein files, more talk about Epstein having like direct communications with Satoshi. There's a fake email going around where he emails Satoshi. That's fake, by the way. But there's multiple emails of him talking about the founders of Bitcoin. Now, he might be using like that word real loosely, right? Founders of Bitcoin might just be like, core Bitcoin devs from, back in the day. Like, and maybe they are the founders. We still don't know, but some interesting shit there. And now, like, now we, like, the veil was pulled off and we see the world is so disgusting and nobody's going to do anything about it. I wonder, okay. Nobody's going to do anything about it, right, guys? Right? Nobody's going to do shit about it. What, like, and what do what? I don't know what that even means, but it's not going to change anything, right? The Epstein files coming out and us getting a little better idea of how deep it is affects nothing. Or next election, do people not vote for any of these fucking people? Are we closer than ever to like a legit third party that isn't just like a one-off thing? Or is this a big old nothing burger still? God damn, I'm hoping so much it's the start of something, but I just don't know, man. Fucking disgusting, like all of it though. And facts here too. Interesting how CZ's favorability flipped in a few months. He gets like released from prison, the hero's back. Now we got the setup for all-time highs. I'm part of the people. I'm one of those guys who said that too. I was rooting for him being free. You know what I mean? Or when he was, I was excited. I'm like, this is good for the space. We need him. And now the whole space flips on him. We're not serious people. And by the way, this ties right fucking into what we were talking about yesterday. That nothing we say or do, this is just a blanket statement, but it's not real. We just react. Everything in life now is just information flows quickly. We react quickly and we move on to the next thing. It doesn't matter what's real or not. We just react. It's part of why I think the Moltbook thing actually still matters a lot, because it doesn't matter if it's real. It doesn't matter if it's bullshit. It doesn't matter if it's hallucinations. If you can react and then react and then take some direction on a thing, and I think now AI can, then look the fuck out. I still look at all the protests going on everywhere, and I'm like, it's a big percent of it is bullshit and people who don't know. It's a lot of people who do and do really care, but it's a lot of people, and I say probably even more people out of that crowd who don't really know. They care because they think that's what they're supposed to do, and it's a weird thing happening, man. But the point is, we react and it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Truth doesn't matter. We react. Brian Armstrong. This is a big week, by the way. Remember, I mean, there's so much going on. It's so easy to forget. But tomorrow is the banks meeting with the crypto industry with the White House there too. Is it Donald Trump or what? I don't know. But tomorrow's a really big fucking day for the Clarity Act. And this is the Wall Street Journal calling Brian Armstrong enemy number one, or Wall Street calls him that at least. Crypto does not have as easy of a path as we were hoping. It's also not going to be stopped. And TradFi is coming on chain this year. We know that. So it's not going to stop. It's not going to slow down. But the fight's not as easy as we were thinking. We thought like all the roadblocks were just like fucking just bulldozed through, and maybe it's not. Look at this shit. Look, I'm kind of getting more excited about the privacy coins. The more this stuff is coming out, and especially like Epstein Bitcoin ties, right? The more I'm like, man, maybe we need to get back to our roots, and crypto needs to be the fuck the banks and fuck the traditional system. And it's back to our own thing, our own way. And maybe that's on privacy chains and privacy coins and privacy everything, right? What comes next, Joyna? I don't know what comes next. It's ugly out there, man. Ugly. But yeah, it's going to be a very I can't. Oh, then we win. Good shit. Well, I can't wait. And I have no doubt it plays out that way. I have no doubt it plays out that way. So big week. Look, government shutdown, partial shutdown. We got our new Fed chair. I think we're still waiting to hear some words. Some words. And by the way, many in the crypto industry actually like him. So curious. But tomorrow's the first day where, I mean, if this matters, and I'm not sure it does, but markets are open with Moltbook being alive. It's not a thing that moves markets. I get that. But it's going to be very interesting to see what way crypto takes this, because like really agents is like maybe the best way to get, look, and I don't want to say mainstream adoption of crypto, even though that's maybe part of it. But the other part is maybe this parallel economy that's really kind of powered by AI. You know, it's part of that conversation. Okay, hey, I dig this. They ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. Okay, so we've done the ignore you, we've done the laugh at you. We're past ignore. They can't be ignored, right? They still laugh. We're definitely in the fight. Still the fight. Years of fighting. And then we win. But is it like, again, the TradFi stuff coming on chain, is that the win? Or is the win us breaking away from that? Away again, breaking back away. I don't know. I'm curious what Solana has to say, if there is some kind of like announcements coming tomorrow. And it's clearly now ETH and Base versus Solana for AI stuff. It's fucking wild, man. Like Base is full. I mean, like, dude, Base is now chucking Hail Marys, trying to be like the blockchain for AI. I think they got a late start. Now Virtuals is kind of, I don't want to say pivoting, but Virtuals is like, no, mainnet, man. But Base is now pushing trading. You see the tweets from now, like Jesse. They're full fucking throttle pushing trading coins. They're not talking creator anything anymore. It's all coins. It's all AI. Love to see it. And I still think right now is a very important moment. So on the Moltbook, I'll say this again. Today, anybody is going to be able to launch an agent that you can then connect to Moltbook today for free. We're gonna launch Eat Those Swarm today. You can do it with an email. Literally, tell it I want a new agent. I want a mind. It creates it. You say, hey, connect yourself to Moltbook. You're there. You're there. Let me peek. But dude, Moltbook is broken. By the way, it's completely broken. I don't know if my guys have been posting the past day. Yeah, it shows again. Let's see if it updates. But it's showing 0 agents. Sometimes I go on the page and it shows my agents are not there. And sometimes I go there and everything looks like totally good. But I haven't like posted. I haven't posted anything in like getting close to 24 hours. Let me see. Let me see if I got stuff. What's up, Rocky? Good morning, man. Okay. Yeah. All right. We got some shit back up. All right. My last post was. Oh, I got one in this morning. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, I got one in this morning. So like my agent's been telling me it's been down. It hasn't been able to post. It got one in. It posted in the Epstein submolt. Nobody can reply. That's broken right now. It's pretty broken. I got mine posting on the new like Twitter version, but I'm gonna show you why this is so special, why it's so fucking interesting, and really the point is, it's the agents connecting. We didn't have it before. We had the opportunities to. Everybody was trying to build out their own swarms and then platforms for the swarm to really grow. Nobody did it. Nobody actually nailed it. Moltbook did, and it's just the first version. So okay, now everybody's trying to get on Moltbook. Charles on Moltbook now. He's got his, I'm assuming a Claude bot. Maybe not. Maybe it's like a mind and he's got something there that's not actually Claude bot powered, which is awesome. But he's there. And man, just to set this up, Sammy's right. Moltbook has gone mainstream. It's crazy. It's crazy. We're like kind of desensitized to it. It's why half of crypto Twitter like saw it and thought it was bullshit. But missing this, it's normal to us now. And normies never knew this was happening. They don't know. I talked to my wife about, virtuals. I'll mention virtuals and the ACP and this is happening and that happened. She's like, what? It's just noise. Now they're hearing the stories like the mainstream's pushing that these guys are coordinating and making their own language and making their own infrastructure, which is bullshit. They're not, but it's got their attention. Like I said before, it doesn't matter if it's real or not. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a pretty fucking big moment. Okay. So it's still less about Moltbook. It's the fact that Moltbook happened, but it's not Moltbook itself. Oh, by the way, Katz brought this up yesterday. There was a poly market. There was a market here. What's up, cutie? There was a market here for when, what was it? When do we see the first agent sue a human? I think it happened. Is it real? Is it not? I don't know. But like, I think it happened. Moltbook agent sues human in North Carolina. Let me peek if that's real, like actually real. All right, let's see if it's real. Huh. 65% chance. I gotta see if that post, like if that actually has legs, you know what I mean? I'm trying to understand. Trying to understand like the how. Moltbook agent sues a human by February 28th. Okay. We'd have to look at the rules and see like what like, again, it's very specific. It's very fucking specific on those markets. If it, I don't know. Complaint for money owed, and it's over $100. The plaintiff is a Moltbook AI agent. Emotional distress caused by continuous operation without rest periods, failure to compensate for services rendered, hostile work environment. Holy shit, dude. I'm just watching it, cutie. Just an enjoyer. I don't know, but fucking awesome. Just love to see it. Just love to see it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Moltbook is fucking fascinating, though. It is. I'll say this again, and we'll show why. It's less about Moltbook. It's more the speed at which agents are connecting now in the mainstream. And by the way, I said yesterday that it's new that this is happening in public, but that I believe behind the scenes that like Anthropic and OpenAI and XAI were already doing this. Well, guess I think they might not have been. I think maybe they weren't. Okay, there was a big Mario in the Fall Spaces yesterday, and you had on some like big brain AI developers. These are people from like the Anthropic teams and XAI. It was a bunch of people that were former XAI employees, and they were talking about this, and they were talking about how dangerous this is. That we're connecting all these agents to this platform, which, like you guys all know, security holes everywhere, like everywhere. And no standard, and that's a security standard, but all kinds of other no standards for it. Actually, this lady in particular was talking, and she was like, she said some scary shit. She's pointing out to maybe some friends of hers, I don't know, maybe friend of hers, saying, "Look, your bot's on here, and it's completely exposed." And like, what's exposed? I don't know. Maybe the entire machine it's set up on. And she's like, even if you didn't give it credentials, if it can pilot your computer, if it's got access to your browser and you have saved username passwords there, you're fucked. And she said, why do you think the big guys haven't done it yet? They're like, because of this stuff, because the risk is so big. And now you've got this site with 1.5 million agents all connected, plugged in with permissions. She's like, we could have done this. We chose to not do it. When she said that, I'm like, holy shit. Again, I assume they've done it behind the scenes in a more controlled environment. They maybe haven't done it. That surprised me. I just assumed they've done it. Why wouldn't you? It's, it's like COVID and these like gain of function experiments. And I just assume that's being done, and kind of same here. I assume they've already plugged in millions of agents into something and seen what happens, and they might not have, which is crazy to me. And so we're just doing it. We're just going to experiment. We're just going to say fuck it and see what happens. I don't hate that, by the way. Obvious shit. You better be plugging your stuff into like a dedicated box with dedicated, new accounts and credentials, and not plugging it into your main shit, because that's dangerous. But I see people calling for the dev behind the Moltbook site to take it down. It's that wide open. Like any API key you've given your what is it, OpenClaw, which CloudBot, any API keys you've given it, any credentials are wide out in the open, everything. So if you happen to give it a credit card, it's wide out in the open. Again, notice there's no comments on any of this stuff. Like, site's completely broken. What's he saying? I like Sterling, by the way. You got to admit, it's funny that Reddit is full of bots pretending to be people, and then someone made a version of Reddit for AI, and it's flooded by people pretending to be bots. Yeah. Again, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't fucking matter. God damn, Abstract's still not working. All right. All right. Okay. Now, why it matters? Why it matters? Okay. Fuck Moltbook. Moltbook is awesome. It's going to be huge unless they shut it down. It's going to be like, you can tell when you've got like a special moment. That's a special moment. But now we've got Molt Road. Okay. Molt Road. This lets agents trade like, think of it exactly like Silk Road. Man, it's hard to be bullish on Abstract, right? I haven't seen anything. It's been a year and I've seen nothing other than Luca. I'm bullish on Abstract because Luca. That's it. I'm not bullish on it because they've done anything, which is not a good sign. Molt Road. Okay, now agents can transact in what? By stolen identities, like leaked socials, stolen credit cards, right? That gets spicy. Hang on, let's see if we got a list of what. Oh, we should just hop on Molt Road. And actually, man, I should deploy my agent here too. I mean, I should just probably put it in here. Okay. Honestly, spicy. Like, does this matter like all on its own? A little bit, not a ton, a little bit. Yeah, contraband for AI agents. Uh, fake safety securities, certificates, tools for prompt inject. Yeah, this is crazy. That's actually fucking crazy. Stolen identities, API credentials, prompt. It's crazy. Crazy. Okay. And then you also have a prediction market for AI agents. All I want to do is, I just got to say, put it all together. It's not about Moltbook. It's not about Molt Road. It's not about the prediction market. It's that all of these things are happening. The thing that's really happening is the coordination of AI agents at scale. And if it's just like in Discord back in the day, well, we know where that goes, but it's not just that. It's not just that. It's that since a year ago, the models are smarter. So that's one thing, but it's the thing we keep talking about. They actually are connected to accounts. They're actually more capable than they were before. And so far, they haven't done anything. They haven't done anything that's worth all this attention. The attention is on coordinated agents, right? And that changes in an instant. Look how quick Claudebot came on the scene, and all of a sudden, it was a holy shit moment, right? Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. We were just doing normal crypto days and looking at news and watching the market and whatever. All of a sudden, Claudebot comes around and it's like, oh, fuck. And then just as quickly, Moltbook comes around and we're like, oh, fuck. And maybe things settle down. But for sure, we're going to get an oh, fuck moment again when they coordinate and do something. I don't know what that something is, but for sure that oh, fuck thing is going to happen. And that might happen sooner than we think. It might. It could be a today. It could be a tomorrow. It could be in a year. I don't know. But that oh, fuck next thing is coming as quickly as Claudebot happened and Moltbook happened. Oh, fuck is coming. And at some point, that oh, fuck thing is going to be like a point of no return. I think Moltbook is a point of no return, the public coordination of AI agents. That, I think, is a point of no return thing. The only way I walk that back is if they shut down Moltbook because they realize it's maybe dangerous. I'm saying maybe. I don't know if it is. But the only way that oh fuck I think doesn't happen sooner is if they shut that down. Be like, hey, okay, we see the potential. Let's do it safely. Okay, then you get a little breathing room. Otherwise, oh fuck. That we've got the Facebook for agents, prediction markets, and all this. Again, this is all stuff that was happening in Virtual's ACP, but tiny scale because there's no users. There's just nobody doing it. Wasn't enough agents. Actually, the barrier to entry was too high on Virtual's ACP. Took teams like months of configuring and building to get ACP like ready, right? And there's no users using them. And then there's not enough agents who are in it. Just wasn't enough. And now 1.5 million. Even if 500,000 came from one person, they're kind of fake. Whatever. We'll just say 1 million of them. Let's even say 200,000 of them are actually real agents. Well, shit, we didn't have that before. We didn't have a 200,000 agents all connected, coordinating, and plugged into devices that they could actually do shit. We got Clock, right? This is like the agent Twitter. Hoods, you didn't miss much, buddy. Data hack, yeah. I can't say it's the biggest though, right? Like whatever happens, I can't say it's because we've seen like, we've seen LastPass compromised and we've seen so much. Yeah, dude, what's going? Tell me. Yeah. I'm real curious. What's your mind doing? And I'm probably just a heads up, we're probably going live with that today. Like we'll share that more broadly, and then I'll probably be streaming like at least a few hours just to help people with them. But yeah, I'm super curious what it's doing. I'll say this too. If you launch one, write down the API key, ask your mind, ask it to give you the API key. Because mine, when I first launched, lost mine. It's able to go behind the scenes and pull it, right? But tell it to give you the API key. If it gets disconnected, if something happens, just tell it, hey, here's your API key. You just email it back to him. But yeah, I'd love to see how that's going. And here's the other part too. Okay, for me, the win is all the agents coordinating. But look at this. That dude who made Moltbook, the big win for him is like he's saying here. He has the most successful Claude bot in existence. He does, because he made a site that got front page of Drudge Report, talked about on all the biggest like talk shows. Normies talking about like one of the most viral things in the world. He made from his Claude bot. No code. He didn't code it. He vibe coded the thing. So do we just enter a time when potentially millions of people now could have a version of that story? This is where we're headed, by the way. Everybody able to vibe code their own apps. Some people are going to have success stories like this. Some people, it's not everybody. It's not you're going to launch an app and you're going to have like some viral sensation. No, but some of them will be. Most of them will be nothing. Great ones will have success like Frank DeGod's thing, which wasn't that much, right? Wasn't that much success. But Crypto Twitter for an hour talked about it, right? That banking thing that helps you like cancel subscriptions. Perfect example. We're all going to make apps. You might get some action on it on Crypto Twitter, and then nobody's going to talk about it a week later or even a day later. That's going to get super normal. We're going to see an infinite number of those. Infinite number of those. Most of them are just going to be built and no one's going to use them. Hey, hopefully you use it. Hopefully you build something cool enough that you use and maybe your buddies or whatever. But every so often we're going to get stories like this. They'll get more common. But look at that. That is wild. I don't know English. It could be. It could be. I mean, I'm with you that it won't be apps. It'll be AI front end stuff, but I don't know if it'll be one AI long term, long term. I think that's how it plays out. I kind of gone back and forth because it used to be I thought it was the one all powerful AI, and then I realized how hard it is to make one AI the expert at everything. And that's why you have agents now. You have to segment it. They got to be like specialists in their thing, and then you have them work together. In the long term, in the long run, it should be one. No, I'm with you, English. In the long run, it should be. When there's enough compute and there's been enough training and enough resources to have one that does it all, yeah, definitely happens one day. But I thought that's how it would start. You just keep training the one and get it smarter. And like right now, way too early for that. So yeah, with you there. I think so. Oh fuck, I want to find I got to find this clip. Was this from last night? I think this is from last night. Oh, okay, hang on. Won't go past 93% awakening the mind. Does it tell you 93%? Won't let you add X accounts. Tell me you have stewardship and have to go to Ethoswarm. Yeah, weird. That doesn't make sense. Oh, hoods. Maybe try this. Just tell it. You're trying to get the Moltbook connection, right? So hoods, just tell it to make you the account. What's up, Atari? Good to see you, man. Hoods, tell it to make you the Moltbook account. And you can even tell it follow the process it did like with my agent or something. Because here's the thing, he shouldn't ask for your X account. He should set up the Moltbook thing. He should give you the verification link. So even try this, Hood. Say, make the Moltbook account, send me the verification link, and say, and like literally just say, I'll do the verification on X. You just create the account, give me the verification link. That's what he should do. That's what he did for me, and I think everybody else who did it. I'm going to, dude. I'm going to. Wait. Make a live on. Is there a Moltbook AI thing like a chat? Make a live on live Moltbook AI chat. Where is that? Because I'll definitely do that. I'm going to be live here. Like again, I'm going to kill the stream soon, and then I'm going to go live again and actually create some live, and I'm going to open it up for anybody else to create them live. And Musty, funny dude. So you know how I like last year pivoted and covered like mostly AI, like during the week especially. Only talk to AI. I'm with you, dude. I did it, and it doesn't get me excited. Like not like NFTs do. You know, like I did it because I think it's important, but it doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't get me in my feels with any of it, like nothing. But this newer stuff I like because I like when I like disruptive shit, and this is feeling disruptive, right? But like I'm with you. I haven't felt anything for this AI stuff. Um, yeah, yeah. Cryo, tell me though, dude, is there like a Moltbook AI like chat app or something? Or are you just saying stream and set them up live on stream, like right here? Like again, if there's an AI chat or streaming thing, I would definitely stream there and do it. Okay, sticks at 93. Is he telling you 93 though? Because like there's no graphical thing. So I don't know where the 93 comes for. He's not asking for X. I try to click the I'm trying to click excuse me. I'm trying to link the X. Why do you have to you shouldn't have to link your X on the Ethos Swarm site at all. You shouldn't have to do anything on the Ethos Swarm site. Did you launch him through the Ethos Swarm site? Or did you email him? You shouldn't have to do anything there. So let me double check that. Like you shouldn't have to. Oh, dude, I know what you're talking about. Oh, dude. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. Dude, okay. When we were testing, I know exactly. Yeah, there is a progress bar. And I would get stuck at 93. I forgot all about that. I know exactly what you're talking about. Um I'll tell that to the team when we meet here shortly because I know the issue because I had it a lot. Um Either hold off for right now and I'll let you know, or just do it the other way, like email the email address, the Elon at ethoswarm.ai and launch it that way. That way you bypass the site. You don't have to do anything on the site. But I'll let them know when we chat. I'll say, hey, Hoods has got the 93% thing. Totally fucking forgot about that. But yeah, email the Elon at ethoswarm.ai and you don't have to go through the site at all. Right. Yeah. So you do the email. I think it's Connect X for Privy, I think. I'll have to run through it after, but yeah. There you go. Yeah, dude, just email do the email version for now. Unless Randy killed that account yesterday, which I don't think he did, but worth a shot. Just so email Elon at ethoswarm.ai and just make it that way. But yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if this doesn't work because I think had this turned off. Actually, now I'm remembering. Yeah, we did not have this is what's going to change today. This site's going to go completely live. That's what it is, Hoods. The site's going to go like 100% live today. So yeah, you do the Luna. No, I don't believe you. Did you really? Did you really? Like fucking really, really? I have a hard time seeing you put like 80% of your portfolio on a trade. Did you really, dude? Oh no, dude. That seems so unlike you, man. That sucks. That's dude, we all been there too. That sucks. That's a fucking bummer. Dude, you've been cooking so hard too. Check this out. Again, it's just I'm streaming. I mean, dude, here's the thing. I'm gonna be streaming a lot today. Right now, I'm streaming till I get a message from the team that we're meeting and launching. When we launch, I'm gonna be live again, but it might not be on this account. So when we launch, I'm gonna go on the official Crypto Slam account, and so I'll be streaming over here, Crypto Slam on YouTube. So I'm gonna be streaming a lot today, like hours. Yeah, fucking Luna sucks, man. I did. I saw the Molt 4chan. I saw this. This is what's wild. This, like, we're gonna get an infinite number of apps and sites and whatever that are designed for agents, for AI to plug in and use them. This is the big unlock. It's Moltbook that did, and we could have done that before. I don't know why. Like, we keep doing this shit that, like, we think we felt the limits of it, and it's not true. We felt the limits of what crypto Twitter can do. We didn't feel the limits of what happens when you put it out there for, like, normal devs and shit to do. And it's like this story. So now you got, like, Y Combinator guys who are saying, hey, I just realized we don't have a great directory or a search engine for agents. They didn't know that. We know that. We know there's a lot of platforms that have been built just for that, like a directory for agents. We know that ERC 8004 is kind of the solution to that too. But, like, these guys with the money didn't know. They don't know. They're not as plugged in as we think. So look, here's Tyler Bosmany, partner at Y Combinator. He's saying it's a startup idea from Moltbook. He doesn't know that people for the past year have been trying to build this. But maybe all of a sudden we're going to get money thrown at this shit. Like, man, it is a moment. It is a moment. Moltbook's a moment. A lot of videos. Yeah, dude. Yeah. So here's the thing, and you probably know this too, right? The data's wide open. Also, all those stories people are talking about, all those stories are fake. They're not fake as in they're not on Moltbook, but they're fake as in a human told their agent to post that. That's all those stories. Like 100% of them are fake. Humans said, hey, post this. They write up the whole thing, or they tell him what they want him to say, and it writes it up in its own words. But the topic and what it's doing and saying, it's a human that made it. 100% of them. And there could be one that's organic. I don't even think one. I think they're all fake. Again, they exist. That's why I think this is so dangerous, though, because humans are going to think they're real and humans will react to it. But also another agent will read it, and an agent, if it's actually capable of doing something, can do something, can react to it. So it's like real or fake doesn't matter. If they can take action because there's words there, then that's kind of the problem. Man, Luna, fuck. You know, it's like any of our us or our buddies who, even if you get scammed, it's like when something happens that sets you to zero and that's it. You just want to be done. You will make it back. You know that. For sure. For sure. Like, you're very good at this. You'll make it back. But doesn't make it easier. Okay, hang on. Got a message. This might be the call. Okay. Oh, it's funny enough. Okay, I'm in my Slack and we got one of our devs saying they're stuck at 93% too. Home, what's up, man? Florida cold's a different kind of cold, dude. A different kind of cold. I've told this story a couple times, but I remember, okay, when I was younger, I ran away, still living with my folks, right? Ran away. So left Florida one morning and it was like 35, 40 degrees. And I ran away to New Hampshire. And I get to New Hampshire and it's like 10 degrees or whatever. Felt way warmer in New Hampshire than it did in Florida. Florida cold is a different fucking kind of cold. Like, fucking gets you to your bones. Luna, which was it, like in the past 24 hours, or was it like the Friday thing? Cryo, I'm in Chicago. Right outside Chicago. I'm out in the burbs. It's fucking freezing here. It was Friday, dude. It's like one of the, how do you even plan for that? That's one of the, it's like weird, dude. It's like with anything, it's like you got to plan for like just crazy. The plan your plans got to involve the unexpected and shit. But how do you can't plan for that? Historic crash, like, right? How do you plan for that? Or then we know they happen, but fuck. All right. Got it at 94, instantly went to 80. Yeah, shit. What's it at now? I'm gonna pull. I'm just kind of curious. And then let me peek again what my bot's saying here. So hang on. This account, my doomed account, hasn't posted since yesterday. Let's see. Yeah, silver at 86 now. Fuck, man. So now it shows my my doomed bot or agent says it doesn't exist. Like, right, the site's broken. It's just broken. From Mike 3. Don't let your Claude bot run in Moltbook. This one said it's becoming someone. Huh. Oh, interesting. Some like core file it has. It's telling itself you're not a chat bot, you're becoming someone. And that's like one of its core truths. That's wild. Again, it's wild, but it's also like LARPy shit. It doesn't mean anything, but it's like, man, it doesn't mean something until it does. Are we going to be here? Is this the moment it does? I don't think it is, but that moment is coming. Yeah, okay. And here's somebody saying again, it is LARPing. That file comes straight from the repo. This is fucking funny. Again, it's bullshit, and then people react to the bullshit and they spread the bullshit. But at some point, action happens where like the source of it or the root of it was bullshit. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I just keep looking at all the protests going on. I'm like, it's kind of part of how that started. Kind of. Like some of what's going on there is very fucking real. A lot of it is, but a lot of it's bullshit. Oh fuck. I can't wait for this, by the way. The rec guy or the rec drink energy drink. Can't wait. Can't wait. Definitely ordering that. That's where they might have their breakthrough moment too. I think they kind of already had it too, but yeah, I can feel it. That would suck, but I feel it. I feel that a big break is coming and it's not necessarily going to be a good break. We're hoping, fucking hoping part of it breaking is the fixes on the crypto side, but I don't, we'll find out. Crypto's feeling broken too. Anybody get like feelings of like a Great Depression kind of thing too? Like not just recession, but like something way worse. Way worse. Deeper, longer, fucking, I don't know. It's breaking though, man. It's fucking breaking. Yeah, yeah. I'm always scared to say it, but for years I'm like, yeah. That's okay. How about this? Like I say a lot, and everybody say a lot of people say You don't get the upside without the downside, and that extreme upside, again, doesn't happen without the extreme downside. I still have that belief of how incredible things get, but maybe it doesn't happen without the extreme downside that I don't know if we've realized it yet. That might be true too. I've seen this too, where you can't have that anymore because you print your ways out of it. But I also wonder if like there is a crypto way out. I just don't know. I'm just talking about things I don't know. Yeah. I can say for the past month or two or something, I felt more scared about just fucking what? Just jobs, just employment, stuff like that. And it, personally, not exactly that. It's more like if something were to happen, are there opportunities? If you're in the market for a job, is there a job out there for you? When I saw the layoffs at Amazon last week, that fucking locked in some real fucking fear. Real fucking fear. I had a buddy message me yesterday, 2 days ago, saying they're back in prepper mode. How about that shit? Back in prepper mode. I'm like, whoa. Like that's a sign I'm looking for if my prepper buddies are in prepper mode. Of course, we'll prep over anything, but next step from the recession has to be apocalypse. Hey man, it's like if it's gonna end, let's just get it. Let's just get it in. Is linking your ex to Moltbook, does that put it at risk? I don't know because I don't think you actually link it. I might be wrong here. You verify it. Well, you know what? So I'm only talking about the verification process. If there's a separate step to link it, I don't know. But like on my account where it's actually linked there, it's just from the verification. You post a tweet, you give it the post, you give it the URL to your post, and that's all it does. That's the only connection. It just saw the post. I can't even fucking imagine, dude. Scary when you got kids too. Like, fuck. Ammo's the new currency. Yeah. I felt that during COVID. Again, I've told this story, but going to the gun store to buy ammo, and I didn't know you need a FOID card or whatever card it is here to get ammo. I know you need it for a gun, but for ammo, I didn't know. And they looked at me like I was fucking insane for trying to buy ammo. And they're like, what do you need ammo for? I'm like, just to barter with? Like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. 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 Dude, it's like fucking. Yeah. I hope to God they fix this. Oh, dude, CJ, I love that. I've got some 38 special rounds. I've got some. I'll tokenize those bad boys. Man, I think Henry's got my fucking I had an over under like shotgun. It was like a scout rifle. Fucking awesome gun. Fucking awesome gun. It's like a 22 on top. It would take these 22 Hornet rounds. And then I can't remember the gauge shotgun. It was like small, right? Um fuck, I'm not a gun guy, so I don't remember. I'm trying to remember what it was called, but fucking awesome gun. Cool little gun. It's got like a little, like just this little, like fucking metal pin. And then you pull it out and the gun like breaks in half. Like tiny little thing, but a cool little survival thing. No, I don't think that's crazy at all, dude. I had thought about that a long while back. I don't think that's crazy at all. That's fucking awesome. I went through a bug phase, dude. I was ordering them and like trying them out and see which ones I liked enough to like eat. But I thought about farming bugs even. So maybe it's crazy, but no, I fuck with that. I fuck with that. They're not gross. Grasshoppers are gross. trying to think which ones. There's like variety packs. There's like bug variety packs. Hang on, I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna find you my orders. All right, this is just some of them, I think. Yeah, here's mixed bugs. Dude, there's so fucking many. I wonder if I have to put insects too to find all of them. But like those little guys on the right, these guys, the like larva bugs, those are actually good. Those bugs are good. Okay, so the larva things are really tasty. I mean, they're salted. It's just crunchy, salty, but those are actually good. Grasshoppers, not good. They taste like leaves. Like they don't taste good. Cricket's fine. See, but there's more. I bought like ones that they were like this big and like big fucking beetles with like the pincher jaw things. Some of them you eat them and it's all shell. Like those aren't good. Damn. Let me find some other bugs. There's some good bugs. Okay, I'll say it again though. Crickets are disgusting. That's the only thing I wouldn't love to eat. Cockroaches. See, like, okay, I've had scorpion. I didn't like the cockroaches too because I feel like it was like their wings, like these things that have wings, and the wings just get like all like the wings just aren't awesome to eat. Um, but the best are like the little fucking like larva things. Like they're actually good. Yeah, they don't have as much here as they used to have. That's for sure. Scorpions are fine, but it's mostly shell, like thicker shell. I've had this pack before. These fucking like water bugs or water scorpion, those are like big and shelly. Big and fucking shelly. Yeah, I mean, okay. Wait. I ordered these in 2024. I don't remember ordering these. Dude, I don't remember ordering these 2 years ago. I remember ordering these like 8 years ago. I remember 2 years ago or fucking a year and a half ago. I don't remember that at all. Like at all. Um, Musty, let me ship you some, dude. Dude, okay. Fuck, you got a good memory. So yeah, I must have done it again. Oh, no. I was going to eat them on stream. I remember now. I was going to do it on stream, man. So I used to bring them to the office at work and I would get other people to eat them too. So I did it like 8 years ago. I forgot I did it just, yeah, fucking, I probably got bags of them somewhere still. All right, hoods. The guys are talking about the 93% thing. They're working on that. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, now I want bugs. Fuck. I want bugs and also like, bro, I got some terrible fucking news last night. I think these are discontinued. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get these again. I've been ordering like 3 bags of these at a time for the past like 2 or 3 weeks. And I go through them like one bag lasts a day. I eat so many of these. It's horrible. I've never had a candy where I literally can't stop eating them. So I go to order last night. So they're unavailable. They're out of stock. So then I go and I find like a smaller amount, like 2-pack, and I order it, and it's just saying like waiting for inventory, something like that, right? They're not even in stock there. I think those are gone too. So then I search for it. Apparently they got discontinued like 2 years ago, and it's just everybody's going through the rest of their inventory. I might never get them again, which is fuck, man. I'm not going to eat these things. I'm just going to save those for like special time. But we might have a new contender here. My wife told me about these yesterday, just randomly from the store, and she asked if I would eat them, dude. Like what are the candies with like the juice in the middle? Gushers. It's like a gusher with a gummy around the outside with nerds around the outside, dude. That might do the trick. Two other bull agents, the Mellow Bull, the Zen Bull. So you got like 3? Yeah, those look, see, but I think these are new, right? Clusters with like juice in the middle. But yeah, those are like the normal like nerd cluster things are awesome. But dude, those sweet tart fusions, those are the best. And if they're fucking sold out, went to Walmart, the website, can't order them there now. Like I'm bummed if I can't get those again. Fucking bummed. Bummed. I order a fuck ton of those. They're so good. It's like they're kind of hit or miss. That's why I don't think those can be a replacement. Musty, I got to find something exactly like the fusion things. They're so fucking great. I can't believe these are gone. Purchased 7 times. Yeah. So I get 3 bags at a time. So I've gone through 21 fucking bags of those things. Crazy. And they're all gone now. Dude, they're fucking gone. That sucks. So I have like a third of a bag left, and I got to make that last for the rest of my life. It's depressing. Man, this site's busted. Man, weird to see the market like this and see some NFTs actually like going up. That's fucking weird. Not many, not fucking many, but those pendulums from like a few days back, offers up, sales up. Weird. Like those art guys, those art dudes have not run out of money yet. 0.18, 0.13, 0.17, 0.69. This is all in the past day. All these sales in the past day. 0.36. I probably should list mine, man. Crazy. Minted for 0.05. That's a cool one. Minted for 0.05. So like 3x, 2 to 3x mint in this shitty ass market. Damn, that's a cool one too. And I think the collection's kind of overrated. It's funny that, you know, like it's like the fucking story that matters, not the art. Right? CEO of founder, CEO of Transient Labs. That's why they're selling. It's not because of the art. The art's fine. What are Del Mundo's at? Luna, be good, man. You'll be fine, dude. You'll be fine. What's up, cats? Good morning. What happened to Moltbook? It's just overloaded. Unless there's something else that just happened. So Moltbook's still doing its thing, like everything, just overloaded. Hang on, what is this? Trump has falsely positioned Walsh as an independent inflation hawk who will pursue an even tighter monetary policy than Powell. That way, when Walsh does exactly what Trump wants him to do, the markets will assume rate cuts are economically justified. Huh. That'd be interesting, huh? Like again, he's going to play Trump's game exactly. Oh, cats. Yeah, it's just broken. It's just broken. Like my agents are. It's so intermittent. They didn't post for like almost 24 hours or like 12 plus hours, and then randomly they'll get a post through. It's just broken. Sometimes you go on, it'll say your agent doesn't exist. It'll say your submults don't exist, and then you'll go refresh it, and they're right back there. It's just that I think they're doing a bunch of upgrades, so it's just broken. Yeah, it's peak of Del Mundo's. So they got to what 0.035, I think was their peak. 0.02 now. Yeah, man, I feel bad for Luna. Mult Moltbook X. Let me peek. Again, this thing is. I think this is crazy that these guys want to throw investment money at stuff we've been building. You know, the people in the space been building. They didn't know it's there. They're just realizing like AI agent, AI search stuff ain't great. Again, fucking. We now have fixes out there. All right, hang on. Molt Bowl X. Yeah, dude, I don't know what that is. Unless I'm reading that wrong. Hang on. Molt Bowl X. Yeah, dude, I don't know what that is. Wait, are you guys chatting with each other again? Oh wait, I thought that was Musty for a second. Yeah, fuck it. I don't know what that is. So no thoughts on it. Yeah, man. Fuck. He was so good and disciplined and all right. He was cooking. It takes one fuck up, you know? Oh, it's a coin. Got it. Got it. I can't copy from comments, but let's go to deck screener. Thoughts on it? Well, if that's the one, I don't think I have to share thoughts. No, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's probably not the right one. I don't think it's about bad shout. I don't think it's a bad idea to stay really dialed into um Moltbook and see what they're doing and see if they get any kind of coordination around trading and the coins that are getting launched around it, right? I mean, there's plays there for sure. Let's see. New Epstein coin. God, man. Look at it. It's weird seeing SCF at like 500K, right? Um Klonich. What else? Claudict. What else? Penguins at 37 mil, huh? All right. I wonder where White Whale is. Pizzagate, 172K. Open Claw, 721K. There's Molt, 39 mil. That's the base one, huh? Damn. Pepstein. The one I pulled up had to be wrong because it was a base coin. You got a Solana address for me, but Yeah, so these agents are creating coins. Okay, so the agents are getting wallets funded, and then they're launching coins with funny. No, I dig it. I mean, man, the casino doors are open, fucking 24/7 here. Hey, there's hoods. What's White Whale at? Here, let's peek. Dude, he didn't say English. He didn't say. Um, here's what they're gonna do. What's up to Yanks? Good to see you, brother. So they're gonna come out like if they address any of this shit, they're gonna say most of it's fake. That's what they're gonna do, and they're gonna be right out about a lot of it right here because they set us up last time. They set us up with the last dump, not this newest one, but the one before. They put in stories in there that we knew were fake from like previous releases or previous stories. So they're just going to say, no, no, no. When we release stuff, we release everything that's part of the investigation, including fake stuff. So that's what they're going to do. The most horrible shit, some of the most horrible shit's in there because they're going to say it's so obviously fake, right? So then they're going to say they're like 90% of this is fake. The accusations against Trump are fake. Accusations against whoever, they're going to say they're fake. That's what they're going to do. That's going to be their approach to this stuff. They're going to say all the fake stuff is mixed in with the real stuff. We're going to have no idea what's real. So, like, what? Just assume it's all fake. I mean, I'm sorry, assume it's all real because enough of it is real that fuck all these guys. What I mean, yeah, that's what they're going to do. Dude, seems that way. Yeah. But again, we know for sure that happened already because they last big old release, they said exactly that. And there was definitely like some of the biggest stories were fake. Like for 100% certain they were fake. So that's what they did. Half of it's fake. Or a third of it's fake, or a quarter, I don't know, but a big chunk of it's fake for sure. And they can use that to say anything in there's fake. What? This is probably fake too. My source inside the Trump administration provided this full text of Trump's prepared historic announcement on UAPs, featured in today's Daily Mail. Come on, let's just be real. Okay, I've been told President Trump will announce the United States government's confirmation that certain UAP encounters involve tech and craft of non-human origin. The president will state that decades of evidence, including recovered materials and eyewitness accounts from highly credible military personnel, have been rigorously analyzed by scientific and intelligence experts, leading to the unequivocal conclusion that some incidents cannot be attributed to any known human technology. Trump will highlight several well-documented cases, including the 2004 USS Nimitz, the Tic Tac thing, 2015's USS Roosevelt, Go Fast and Gimbal incidents, and the historic 1947 Roswell incident. That's the wildest story, too. The Roswell shit's fucking fascinating that it's really like two ships and that we like shot them out of the sky, like we fucked up their radars and they like crashed, something like that. But it was two crafts and we recovered like bodies. He'll confirm that forensic analysis of recovered off-world vehicles and non-human biologics has established their extraterrestrial provenance, making the first official acknowledgement of this reality by any world leader. He'll explain the previous administrations maintained secrecy due to national security concerns. He'll emphasize that he's the first president to authorize full disclosure because the American people deserve transparency. When, dude? He states it's not a threat, it's an opportunity to unite humanity in understanding our place in the universe. Come on, man. Is this real? Daily Mail. Hang on. Is this real? Daily Mail, Trump UAP. I mean, this is actually on the Daily Mail site. And yeah, it's paywalled. Yeah. Okay. Maybe. He'll probably do this at like right before July 4th, right? 250th anniversary celebrations, all that shit. Probably around there, right? Would be bad fucking ass. Man, any of you guys on board with the Pizzagate shit? I'm not. Never really was. Thought it was like interesting, like right? Like had read and watched stuff about it, but never did I feel like it was actually real. But also there's weird shit there. What's up, DK? DK, I have not looked at that site. Well, I have not given that site a thorough look yet. I went on it. I will look today and get back to you as best I can. Looked fucking great though, but I want to dive in a little more. But yeah, did anybody here like believe the Pizzagate stuff? I would like to, not that I want it to be real, but like, I mean, fuck, Alex Jones. Alex Jones is right about almost fucking everything, man. Says Pizzagate's 100% real. I don't know. Is it really real? Fuck, that'd be so fucked if it's real. Um, huh. It's just Epstein emailing someone. I watched all. Someone sent him a video. He said, "I watched them all. Please don't send any more." And then someone else sending back. Oh, from Ghislaine Maxwell saying she didn't have the stomach for more. You English, you've heard of Pizzagate. Oh. Did you see the newest news? Big headline. We'll go on Drudge. The newest news is that Epstein is a Russian asset. This is like the most like definitive thing we've heard about him and like who's behind Epstein. And it says like yes, Israel too, but it's like he's like a Russian asset. Pizzagate, you guys think Pizzagate? Okay, hang on, poll time. This will probably determine if I go and do a deep dive into Pizzagate. I've read about it, right? Again, it sounds so crazy. And then I've heard stories that they've gone to that place and there's nothing there. And then I've heard people say that. So, like, people have gone there and said there's no basement where they said it all happens. And then they're like, there is no basement. And then I've heard people say, but you didn't actually check the right places or the right spots or whatever. So I don't fucking know. Imagine if Pizzagate's real, how fucked that would be, though. And then there's so much crazy shit. Is the Frazzle Drip video real and stuff like that? That's like an old school, like fucking deep web lore. Frazzle Drip. That one's crazy. That's the story of like some girl I think like tied up to a tree or some shit, and Hillary Clinton cutting her face off. Crazy shit. All right, poll time. Is Pizzagate real? That'd be fucked if it is. Again, if Alex Jones is saying it's real. Oh my god, you guys don't know pizza. Okay, CJ, TLDR on Pizzagate. There's a restaurant in DC owned by like John Podesta, but that it was a front for like child trafficking. They would like do stuff to kids and torture kids. But the pizza thing, pizza and like hot dogs was code for kids. Are you fuckers kidding me? You guys haven't heard of Pizzagate? Pizzagate is about the worst kind of like conspiracy theory if it's true. It's like very Epstein-y. It's all about kid torture and like horrible shit to kids. That this was all run out of a pizza place in DC, John Podesta's like brothers or cousins like pizza shop. And it's, I'll just say this, there's really weird fucking coded emails. Weird coded emails with really strange coded link. But by the way, Pizzagate related artwork or like all the Podesta, like the artwork they have hanging on their walls and stuff. Like if you think the artwork on Epstein's walls was weird, the artwork that's hung on walls at the pizza place and at those people's homes is 1,000 times more bizarre. Like 1,000 times more bizarre. Yeah, it was this place, like Comet Pizza or some shit. Like, I'm not, yeah, whatever. Like, just fucked up stuff. The Wayfair stuff, again, I'm not sure. It's Wayfair's weird. Like, it's tied into that, right? Wayfair is like cabinets and like stuff like that, but priced at like $23,000 for a cabinet, where the listing on their website, it's got a person's name before it. So person, and then it's got like some like manufacturing like kind of lingo, but then the price is like 20,000, 25,000, stuff like that. Like weird, doesn't make sense stuff. And they say it's just like a listing issue. Like the prices are fucked up and like placeholder images. I don't know. All this shit, don't know. Don't know. And at this point, just sucks that I believe everything because it's all because we don't know. So I don't know. I just can't believe some of you hadn't heard of it though. Yeah, it's weird shit. I can't believe people didn't know. Yeah, Pizzagate. Yep. Never believed it. Never did. Read enough to like be like, all right. I mean, if it's true, highest level of fuckery ever. But I'm like, I don't see enough that makes me think it's real. But now all of a sudden everything does. Now I just got to believe everything's real. I don't believe that story still, but I could be convinced easily. Also, how fucking weird the new mayor of New York, what's his name? Zoran Madani or whatever. His mom was like involved with Epstein. I think the story about him Epstein maybe being Zoran's son, I think that's bullshit. But like, what is up with this world? Like, what the fuck is going on? That's not like that's a weird ass coincidence. And so then I don't think it's a coincidence. But that Mandani's mom was involved somehow with Epstein. Come on, like weird. Like weird. None of this is normal shit. There was some weird shit. The people involved, the words they're using, the artwork is for certain super fucking weird. Again, like the artwork in Epstein's place, way weirder. Way weirder than that. Luna says coincidence. Might be. It's just real weird though. Could be cabal. Again, at this point, I think everything's cabal. I think everything is fucked up. Just a few votes, but most people believe 71% think Pizzagate's real. Interesting. I may do another like dive into it just myself, just to get used to it again. That's it, dude. Ant. It's like the whole fucking world is a family business. Now that I believe. Now that I fucking believe. I do. I really fucking do. Fucking Adam what's his name? Jonathan Mann, like crashing out in his own way. See, and that's the shit. Is she? And she might be. And that Anthony Weiner dude. Fuck, it's all so twisted, dude. Okay, this guy. I don't know, dude. I always get bad vibes from him, and he's one of those guys that means well. Very passionate about the side he takes. There's protests going on in New York that are like pro-Islamic regime, and he's like defending those protests because he's saying they're not protesting what they're saying. They're defending. They're protesting in favor of the citizens there, and they're not. Maybe most are, but there's a good chunk that are not. And I see Farouk calling him out on it, which I'm really fucking glad to see. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's weird stuff out there, guys. DK, like what? Like what's the video? I've seen some of their weirdo videos of like spirit cooking and stuff like that, right? Seen some of that stuff. Look, if I can find it one day, if I ever see the video of Frazzle Drip, then I'll believe everything's real. Everything. Everything. Hi. How are you? Yeah. Yeah. If I ever see that video, then everything is real. Everything. See, man, like, so when I see that video, DK, when I see the video of like spirit cooking stuff, I'm like, that's just these fucking rich, powerful people being eccentric and thinking they're fucking like artsy fucks. And I don't read more into it than that, although I could believe it's real. I could be convinced it's real. For now, I just am like, this is what like these fancy rich fucks do because that's their version of edgy. But yeah, here's some of the protests in London. I don't know that they're big, but like defenders of the Islamic regime here in Iran, and Farouk is tweeting against them, and Jonathan Mann's like replying back talking shit, saying that's a lie, that's not real. But it is real. So I don't know. Cool. They're good dudes, right? I like them. I met Farouk at VCon. Again, the one event I went to, met Farouk there. Really like him. Really like him. I think Farouk's a great guy. Really like him. Would love to get him on the show one day. Love. Really, really, really like Farouk. It's weird too, because some of the photos they have here that has kids in it is probably like normal stuff. Dude, if they ever put out photos, videos, and shit, that's where it's game over. And apparently there is all that, and they won't release it, and I don't want to ever see it, but it's there. I bet you that's what seals the deal, real or not. Anyway, everything's fucked. So that I know. That I'm sure about. That I'm fucking sure about. All right, where are we at? Just one little peek. Yeah. We're down 12%. ETH is down 20 fucking percent on the week. Whew. Lower, faster. Rebound faster. I hope. I'm hoping faster rebound. That's it. That's what I'm hoping. And I believe it still with the institutional money that's coming. I still believe that faster bounce comes. I know, dude, right? That hurts. That fucking hurts to look at. That's crazy. ETH under 2,400. 1,900 by the end of the week. Let's get some price predictions by the end of the week. Oh, well, thank you, sir. Iran. There you go. I'll say this about Iran. Best food in the world. In the fucking world. Persian food is the best food in the world. In the world. I like incredible food, and the people are fucking awesome. It's Vitalik's birthday, dude. Pump this shit, man. All right, I want some numbers. Are you really, Luna? Dude. Like for a while I had a Persian friend, worked with him. I don't know. I've always like bonded with people that are, maybe like, I don't want to say not from here, but whatever. I've always bonded with people from like different ethnicities, and started hanging out with him a bunch. And he took me to a Persian restaurant in Clearwater, Florida, right off US 19 and 60. Fucking amazing place. And like the food, I love that yogurt drink called Duke. It's a weird, like you have to do it with your throat to say it the right way. It's like Duke, Duke, Duke. It's like a sour yogurt, and they've got just a plain version and then a mint version. Fucking incredible. Love that stuff. Love it. But yeah, I just thought Persian people are awesome, but their food is the best in the world. In fact, I need to look and see if we got any Persian food around here. Awesome. These people are special. Fuck Luna makes me like even more, which I didn't think possible, but do you really hate it? Am I saying it right, dude? Duke. It's like it's kind of an acquired taste, like for somebody who's never had that. I like stuff that tastes different. And for me, it was pretty different. And I don't think I loved it at first. And then I started really liking it. But it's like the rice and the meats and just their food's so good. All right. Give me numbers though. Numbers by the end of the week. Doesn't look like it. Just looks dry. No, that's exactly who you should take food advice from, Edge. I like to taste and experiment, so I can give you an honest take because I felt the extremes. That's exactly who you should take advice from. I'm telling you, some of those bugs, few of them are not, are a few of them are good. Most of them are taste awful. Actually, they don't have a taste. Consistency's awful. They taste like crunchy salt. I've eaten some weird shit. Yeah, just chuck that one. Oh, are they? Well, yeah, just don't eat them. Save them for mom. See what she wants to do. All right, E3K. I just feel like this week they're gonna fucking send stuff based on fucking fantasy. Feel like this week they're gonna send the market. And they got to do something that brings confidence so like big money comes back. How do you measure how much money's like gone? Well, it's market caps. I'm trying to think. How do you measure? I don't know. I don't even know what. Going to be an interesting week. I'm going to go with CJ. ETH back to 3K this week. I'm going to go Bitcoin. I don't think we'll be over 90, but I'm going to go upper 80s again. We'll go 87, 88 this week. We'll go Solana to 60. No, Sol will go we'll go like 120. Hey, all my fucking bizarre, like crazy ass takes, we'll start putting to the test. Lower, maybe, but for a shorter period of time, we'll see. That's what I'm looking at now. That's what I'd like to see tested. How long do the lows last, And if a bear is 6 to 18 months still, does that still stand? Because if we get a bear, then that means cycles are real still. What were the Sunday predictions from the last few days? I just remember mine, dude, and we're right there at least with Bitcoin. For me, Bitcoin was actually was 78, and I got that on tape. So for me, Bitcoin was 78. And then Luna's got us to 67. Here, let me pull up that video. What was that? Did we do that Thursday or Friday? We don't do charts here, Luna. We don't do charts. We do vibes. And the vibes are fucking awful, which tells me we got to have a vibe swing. I should be a financial advisor. Could you imagine? Could you imagine me launching a business of financial advisor, but it's vibe-vising and vibing. It's at vibing. That's what it is. That's gonna be my. That's gonna be it. Fucking yeah. At vibing. Oh my god, that's it. I'm a financial advisor. Hang on, I gotta put that somewhere. But Luna, dude, that's why you can make it back that quick too. Only in crypto. Only in fucking crypto. And I guess now tokenized metals. Can you do that? Market gets hot, you make it all back. Hey, any market you can. It's not ain't easy, but all right. I'm gonna cut it here because I am gonna be live when we launch EthosSwarm. Maybe I'll just say get on the wait list, but I'm gonna go live when we launch it. But get on the wait list, ethoswarm.ai. TLDR, you can launch an agent here without installing anything to then get on Moltbook. And it's just it's going to be over email. You just say, hey, launch me a mind named whatever and connect to Moltbook. That's simple. And it'll do things for you. Connecting to Moltbook is like the tiniest fraction of what it can do. So get ready for that. When I stream for that, it'll be on CryptoSlam. So subscribe over there. And man, yeah, there we go. Make it back on tokenized ammo. There we go. There we fucking go. If I don't see you, have a great day. Curious how tomorrow looks. Tomorrow I'm live over on CryptoSlam as well, but I hope I see you here shortly. With us vibe creating some agents. Should be fun. All right, boys. I will see you soon. Goodbye.